Hey, how's it going, friends? Today I'm going to be reviewing and going over as many of the specs that I can of this handy little slider that I just got. I've been using it for about a week and a half, and I'm very, very happy to say I'm going to stop using my other slider because even though this one is about half the travel length, this one fits in my bag and it is so smooth, as you can see right now. It's so smooth. So very silky smooth. I can use it on the feet that are included here, or I can take this whole little rig off and just put it on a tripod, which is really versatile for various different types of shoots, just to get that movement. My big thing is I don't like tripods for the reason that there's not as much movement, even if you're using the head and tilting and panning. This just provides just the right amount of movement to where you don't have to balance a gimbal, or I might not even take a gimbal along for a lot of things with this, using this and a tripod. There's so many different ways you can use it. So let's get to the review part, and I'm going to show you some more shots a little bit after that. So let's go. The Micro 2 micro rail slider from Zeapon, or Zeapon, is a very compact design. At only 13 inches long, it allows you to make smooth manual slides across a travel distance total of 21 inches. It's so compact that you can fit it in most camera bags, which means you'll be more likely to take it along to most shoots. It's useful for many different types of shots, and it can handle most cameras up to 17.5 pounds. The Micro 2 gets its extra travel with a dual slide design. The slider works at the push of your hand, or actually I've tried it with gravity, tilting the slider, and it'll just slowly move towards the end of its travel all by itself. And that's pretty cool too, so you don't have to push it when you're doing it like that, and it just kind of goes at the same speed flawlessly, just like a motorized slider. As you manually push the rails, the belt in the center pulls the camera platform at a distance of 11 inches. At the same time, the rails themselves move in the same direction but at a slower pace. As a result, after the camera platform reaches the end of its road, the rails will still be moving until they reach the end of their road. Altogether, you get 21 inches of movement, about double the length of the handy slider. The rails and camera platform do not overlap in such a way that the rails are picked up by the lens, unless you're shooting at 15 or 16 millimeters and you have the slider going forward. You may pick up, but you could always tilt it just a little bit to keep it out of the frame. All movement is handled by fluid damping based friction technology that promises the motion is smooth and consistent. And this is very helpful, as I tend to vary my speed too much when using a standard slider without any resistance at all. With this slider, I'm less likely to end up redoing my shots because of wildly varying speeds. The slider offers a 1/4-20 mounting screw on the top where you can attach a 1/4-20 compatible ball head or tripod head. On the bottom, it provides a 3/8 inch tripod mount, and a 3/8 to 1/4 inch adapter is included. So you get compatibility with just about all tripods and other camera supports on the market. The Micro 2 slider can be used mounted on a tripod horizontally, slanted, or vertically, allowing you to perform a wide variety of smooth shots with a highly portable slider. While many other sliders have built-in feet, the Micro 2 slider supports a low-profile mounting platform called Easy Lock that is sold separately. Functioning like a multi-featured stand or platform, this foldable add-on provides flexibility in using the Micro 2 directly on a desktop or on the ground, even on uneven surfaces, while allowing the slider to maintain its dual slide design. So as you can see, there are so many different things you can do with this. If you've ever used a manual slider before, you know what a pain it can be, especially for me. Maybe it's just me. Trying to get a consistent speed, because even if you're using slow motion, you can still see that speed ramp up and ramp down. You know, when you're concentrating on focus and having the right turn and the right angle and everything, you're trying to focus on that. And inevitably I mess up the speed. I'll either go too slow, too fast, or the worst is going speedy and slow. It's just a mess. And then I look at it on the computer and end up having to do some shots again because of it. This, however, even though it's not motorized, it's human powered. You gotta feel it. You kind of have to feel it to know. But I'm trying to explain it the best I can. When you push on it, there's a certain degree of resistance, actually a fair amount of resistance, that it's just so silky smooth. I keep saying that, but it's just so smooth. I'm really happy with it. I was very excited to get this when it came. It blows my mind how everything is so well built. It's just so well built. I'm gonna definitely be paying more attention to this brand because I think they're putting out really high quality stuff for professionals. This isn't the cheapest in the world. It's between $2 and $250, whether or not you get the bottom feet, which I highly suggest. I don't care for the ball head too much. It's very hard once you get your camera on there to actually tighten it. I don't know if it's because I have big hands, but it's very hard to tighten. This would be good on like a switch pod or gorilla pod maybe, where you could actually just turn the whole thing. But when you have it set up, it's really hard. You can see here, it's really hard to get it tightened properly, and then it does kind of move a little bit right at that last turn. And I really don't care for the ball head too much, which is also the Zeapon brand, but that came with the feet, and so it is what it is. Not everything's going to be perfect, but basically this is as close to perfect as a manual slider can get without throwing some motors in. And another good thing is you don't have to worry about batteries, electric, setting up your A and B because you're using your hands. There's just so many benefits to this. The simple small size and lightweight that you can just throw it in your bag, no nonsense, and use it to get awesome shots without any shakies. So again, the link is in the description of this video for this product. This was free for me, but I was not paid to make this video. I was given this for my honest opinion, and honestly, the ball head is the only gripe I have of the whole product. And my other slider, I'll probably barely ever use it from now on. I'm very happy with this, and I actually would not mind having a slightly bigger version of this to just keep in the studio because this is just such a great product. I'm very happy with it. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe and tell your friends. And remember, create, share, repeat, and keep it awesome. I'll see you next time.